All right, good afternoon. We are live in TikTok and YouTube.
YouTube.
Hopefully, our signal is all good. And
Yeah.
so far, it is all good. Yeah, should we just wait a few more seconds
Yeah.
before we start?
Mm-hmm. I'll put this one here. Or no, I'll put it here.
Yeah, so we did a lot of stuff last week, a lot. Um, we find, oh, hi, guy. Oh, hi. Hi, Todo. He said hello, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did a lot of stuff last week. We installed our, was it last week? Yeah, huh? Our Willwood big brake
Big break.
kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was last week, right?
Yeah. It was last week.
Yeah. I just hope everyone's having a good week so far. Ours has been great. Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
been really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just blessed that we successfully also installed not just our front brakes but also our rear brakes.
Yeah.
So the rear brakes is actually easier than the front,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, because there's less wiring.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all we have to do is just unplug,
Mm-hmm.
that's about it.
Yeah. We didn't have to like change the brake line.
Yeah, because for the front we had to change the whole, like, the brake line system, because we were putting in a new uh, what's
Yeah.
this big brake kit. So someone asked, was Cowboy said, any truck events coming soon, and then missing key media. Love your build. Seen it many times in person. Would
Mm-hmm.
love to shoot with y'all sometime. Oh wow, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. We actually have a major event coming up next Sunday. No, next Saturday, June
Mm.
14th. June 14th is our big event for this whole
Mm-hmm.
year. Other than SEMA, this will be like one of our big events,
Yeah.
and it is called Spocom in Anaheim Convention Center. So we are going to be there next Saturday, June 14th. So we are excited for that. This Saturday, there's actually another what's this? Another show,
Mm-hmm.
but we're not 100% yet.
Yeah.
Uh, why? Because number one is it's kind of far. Even though we've been going to a lot of far places.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, um, what's this? It is also the weather.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hot one. Wow, the event came around quick. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sure did.
Mm-hmm.
We've been actually preparing for this show for quite a while now. What's that? Missy just got the number one.
No, no, no. The
Oh,
first one would be
oh,
I'll be at sea.
I'll be at SEMA as well. Oh, that's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be at SEMA as well too in November. Where did you get the? Oh, where did you get the carbon fiber wings, if I might ask? Yeah,
Yeah,
um,
we actually built it. It's all custom made
yeah,
by
we
us.
yeah we actually made our carbon fiber wings here in this garage,
Mm-hmm.
and the side panels too as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, everything was all handmade, and we did the research and development. We
Mm-hmm.
did all the testing, and oh, hi for low. Yeah, so for those of you guys just tuning in, we're talking about our brakes, and someone asked us from TikTok where we got our wing,
Mm-hmm.
and so yeah, they look great. Thanks. Oh, you're very welcome. Going on this Saturday. So this Saturday, um, there's actually another car show called Never Gap. It's in the city of Winchester,
Mm-hmm.
but we are not 100% yet that we are going there, because one is kind of far. Number two, we're prepping for Spokane, and number three, the weather. It's going to be a
Yeah.
hot one this Saturday, so we are not sure that we're gonna go to that one.
Yeah, we have a few more installed that we wanted to put in before next week's big event. So that's
Yeah.
why we're like still thinking if if we cannot finish anything for this weekend or on Friday, then unfortunately we probably will not be able to go. But
Did,
it will be
oh,
Saturday.
did you say something about Anaheim this Saturday? No, it will
No.
be next Saturday, June 14. So June 14 will be at the Anaheim Convention Center.
Hmm.
Yeah. This Saturday it's a different event.
Yeah.
It's a smaller one, but we're
Hmm.
not 100% sure that we're going to that one. So hopefully that answers your question. And we actually finally what's this did the break-in process for our new brakes.
Oh yeah.
So that was nice. Um, so the front brakes that we have is the Willwood six piston big brake kits.
Hmm.
That was actually not as hard as we thought it was gonna
Hmm.
be. It was actually in difficulty wise probably like a medium,
Yeah.
and then the rear brakes was actually kind of in the easy side,
Hmm.
especially if you have the proper tools.
Yeah.
I think the only specialty tool that you need uh, to change your rear brakes or front brakes is actually the one that we got from Harbor Freight, the brake pad, uh, the
Oh, the
squish,
caliper. Yeah,
yeah,
to
the
squish.
caliper
Yeah.
to squeeze in the caliper.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna change your brakes in your Bronco, and don't forget to set your brake maintenance mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, or else, especially the rear,
Hmm.
especially the rear.
Yeah.
So for the Bronco, if you're going to change your brakes, you would have to set your Bronco in a brake maintenance mode, or else you're going to have a hard time doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is our uh, suggestion there or tip.
Hmm.
Um,
Our rear brake video,
next week.
we're probably gonna release that next week.
Yeah,
We have one video on deck right now.
it'll be released tomorrow.
Hmm. Oh, by the way, we have the 1.5 ton jack.
Oh yeah, that's right. So for those of you guys who are into fixing your own cars,
Hmm.
trucks, we finally bought the Badlands 1.5 ton jack.
Hmm.
We already have the 3 ton Badlands jack. The thing with this, it's lighter and it could still carry the Bronco
Hmm.
in one side,
Yeah.
just one side. So 1.5 ton, that's about 3,000 pounds.
Hmm.
So that's basically like half of the Bronco, or to be safe,
Hmm.
a part of the Bronco, one
Hmm.
fourth of the Bronco.
Yeah.
So if you have a flat tire, or you broke a tie rod or an axle,
Hmm.
and you just want to you just want to work on that one particular side, the 1.5 ton Badlands jack is perfect,
Hmm.
and it's lighter
Yeah.
than the 3 ton
Hmm.
jack. So the 3 ton jack weighs around 70 pounds. Oh,
Hmm.
wait, do you guys have a video of the making of the carbon fiber wing and side panels?
No,
No.
unfortunately we don't. It's because it's our own it's our own trial and error. We
Yeah.
just didn't want to,
Um,
put that out there because it's it's a lot of trial and error for
yeah, a
us.
lot of trial and error, and also to like the type of metal sheet that you're going to be
Mm,
using, and and placing the brackets
yeah,
and the correct what is this called,
the thickness.
the screws,
Oh
the
yeah.
different type of screws, because if you choose the wrong screw, it might just uh, break out. I just bought my ticket for this event June 14. Oh, at Spocom, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're very welcome. Then you will see this Bronco
Yeah.
there. If you don't see us, that means we're just walking around
Yeah,
vlogging
vlogging,
or
yeah.
talking to someone.
Hmm.
Mark Landis. Oh, hi. How are you? Do you have the jack mounted in the Bronco? No, we do not.
Yeah, we do
No.
not.
For the 3-ton Badlands Jack, they do have a lot of what's this, brackets for
Brackets,
it.
yeah.
Um, I'll look for you, bro. Oh, thank you so
Mm-hmm.
much. Thank you, thank you. Um, so yeah, for the Badlands Jack, they have
Mm-hmm.
plenty of brackets, different type of mounts, different styles too. We already asked some people in eBay and Etsy if they will make a 1.5 ton Badlands Jack um,
Holder.
holder. Unfortunately, not yet.
Mm-hmm.
There is one company that makes it, Pro Eagle, but we are not 100% sure that
If it will fit.
it will fit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh, Supreme Z. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Yeah, we see him a lot too in the car shows. Yeah. So, yeah. So right. Oh, and another thing about Spocom and the Bronco, our Bronco will look, no, not a little. It's gonna look a lot different
Mm-hmm.
for that show. We're actually preparing now too for SEMA 2025, and we're also preparing for 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this Bronco is gonna go into a little makeover, refresh
Mm-hmm.
makeover, and they finally opened up a trail here in Santiago Peak
Yeah.
here in Orange County. So we are very excited for that, and we can't wait
Mm-hmm.
to try it. And we're also thinking too of maybe going back to Bronco Knoll
Yeah.
and try out all of our new upgrades,
Upgrades.
like
Yeah.
the brakes,
Yeah.
front and back. We already tested our uh, rear
Drive shaft.
yep, drive shaft, and it did great.
Mm-hmm.
But we want to test it out,
Some more.
some more after Spocom, guys. For those of you guys who don't know what Spocom is, it is it's kind of more in the JDM side,
Mm-hmm.
JDM Euro, yeah, Euro JDM car show
Car
side.
show.
Um, they do have an American import. I mean,
Domestic.
domestic. Sorry, domestic. But they're more focused on the Euro JDM
Yeah.
side.
But it looks like they're bringing in some trucks off road
Yes,
category more this year. So we don't know how big that will be this year. So we're excited to see that.
Hammer said hello. Kamusta na? We are doing good.
Mm-hmm.
How are you too? Um, yeah. So about Spocom too. Uh, they actually reached out to a lot of off-roaders,
Mm-hmm.
overlanders, um, in that show. So
Mm-hmm.
there's going to be a lot of them there too as well.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be interesting.
Yeah.
Hopefully we could retain our title
Yeah.
again. We're
Yeah.
hoping, that's why we're doing our best.
Yeah.
I'm working on my Tacoma. Hopefully I'll be up there one day with you guys. LOL.
Oh wow.
Oh man, that's so
Yeah,
cool,
that's
man.
awesome.
That's
That
so
would be
cool.
great.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of taco builds out
Mm-hmm.
there too, and actually the Toyotas have a lot of more parts
Yeah.
available than us.
Yeah.
See, the problem with us is uh, we don't belong in Ford Racing Team
Mm-hmm.
or Multimatic or whatever, or a big corporate
Mm-hmm.
um, team. So with us is we actually have to think outside the box
Mm-hmm.
and create and learn how to create it ourselves.
Yeah.
So and this is how so far where the Bronco has taken us. Um, who knew one day we're gonna be torquing and removing our own brakes
Yeah.
or whatever,
Or building our own parts.
building our own parts,
Um,
or installing our all new high mount. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what we did too. The high mount intercooler. My keys just fell. It's okay.
yeah.
Yeah. My our high mount intercooler. So where did you recommend getting a carbon fiber hood for my Tacoma? Um, we actually got it from, our carbon fiber hood is from Anderson Composites, and their sister company is Sabon.
Yeah.
So Sabon and Anderson Composite does a great job. We had it for
Mhm.
3 years already.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, I
Sabon's
think
good,
Sabon will be a good
a good fit.
place.
Yeah,
Yeah, a good place for
and
you to
and
check out.
and not just their quality, but their price too as
Mm-hmm.
well. It's not gonna like, it's attainable.
Mm-hmm.
Hammer said, "What kind of cars did you have before the Bronco?" Oh my gosh, we had a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's see now. Where do I start? We had an
Yeah.
Evo 9. We had an Evo 8. We had an S2K. We had a Civic. We had an Audi SQ5. We had a Mercedes. Um,
We
uh,
have Maserati.
we had a Maserati. We had an Alfa Romeo. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I as far as I could.
Yeah. And
Uh,
then from my side, I used to drive a classic Volkswagen.
yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah.
Edgar Cruz said, "Would you guys ever sell carbon fiber wings and side panels down the line?" Honestly, we actually thought about that.
Yeah.
So here's a story about these fiber wings and side panels. We were at a car show
Mhm.
here in Irvine, and this guy, Middle Eastern guy, right? Middle Eastern
Mhm.
guy was on his phone, and then he said, "Hey, how much for the wings? How much for your Bronco?" At first he said,
Yeah.
"How much for your Bronco?" And I said, "Oh, sorry, it's not for sale." He said, "I have a friend right now in Dubai that would want to buy it." And I said, "Oh crap!" I was like,
Just
"Oh."
name your price.
He said, "Name your price. Name your price." And I was like, "No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not for sale." Then he said, "What about those wings and panels?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh crap."
Yeah.
So yeah, what's the funny thing is, with our wings and panels, we still have what's that
The template.
the template, because uh did you guys know we designed this from a cardboard box,
Mhm.
and then from there, we started like, is it too small? First it was too small, then it was too big, so we had to find the right fit, and
Yeah.
then we had to find the right screws,
Yeah.
the size screws, and then we had to test it out. Oh my gosh, there was so much things that went on
Mhm.
with it.
And then on top of that, we need to find a roof, like
Oh my gosh,
yeah, a roof
yeah,
that will fit
yeah,
the build, because now we have the side panel and the wing, so we cannot really have a close in rear now.
yeah. So just letting you guys know, if you guys do want to copy our style or have our style, um, if it rains, you guys do not have a back.
Yeah.
This will get all
All wet.
wet, all wet, all wet. If it rains,
Yeah.
that's just a heads up. Number two, it's going to be very, very loud.
Yeah.
That's why we wear headsets now,
Headsets.
because we're like yelling all the
Mhm.
time. Yeah, it's really loud.
Mhm.
And number three, it's no, yeah, loud and noisy. Yeah, that loud and noisy.
Mhm.
So just then, because if you guys have a hard top or a soft top, it will not fit at
Mhm.
all. Yeah. Is the Bronco your daily driver? It sometimes
Yeah,
is.
sometimes is. But
Yeah.
we have a Corolla, like what
Yes.
Todo said. We have
Yes.
a Corolla
You
that
guys have done.
we do as the real daily
Yeah.
driving.
Todo said, don't forget your Corolla.
Yeah,
We speaking of our Corolla, it's actually parked right
park right there,
there. I'll just
right there.
that one right there, and I'll tilt this.
That
There
one
we
right
go.
there.
That is our real daily drive.
Mhm.
Um, she actually changed the CV axles
Mhm.
on the Corolla. Of course, I helped her. So we also that Corolla also has Yokohama tires. Um, what else did we do with it? We changed the flats on it. It had a flat tire. We used our ARB anti-flat tire kit, and
Mm.
yeah, um, you guys have done a great job in designing your own. Oh, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
Thank you.
much, Todo.
Yeah. So since we're heavily dedicated in the car show, um, we do our best not to copy other builds.
Mm.
I need a daily driver to drive from La Habra to Burbank every day. Too much miles in my Tacoma. Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's pretty far.
yeah, that's
La Habra
far.
to Burbank, that's a good like 30-40 miles without traffic.
Mm-hmm.
That's like Orange County to LA. Yeah, so it yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's far. Yeah, a Corolla would be best. A
Yeah.
Prius.
Prius,
Yeah.
Corolla, you know.
So yeah, speaking of the car shows, that's why we always do our best to like think outside the
Mm-hmm.
box. Yeah, because there's in the car show scene too, or heck, even a Costco parking lot. I'll use an example. Imagine you drive a white Tesla. If you go to a Costco parking lot, there'll probably be like 10 white Teslas parked right there. So it's like, how do you become different? So if you copy, each other builds, then it's going to be hard to win, or
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be hard to be different.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just an example, because we see those
Yeah,
a lot.
and we try our best to evolve and beat ourselves, like beat our own build
Yeah,
from prior year.
like for
And
example, our 2023 build is a
mm,
lot way different than it is now, or even in February of this year. If if our February Bronco build went up against this build right now, oh my gosh, we would beat it.
mhm,
We would beat it.
mhm.
Yeah, so our goal is to be better than we were
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah,
Yes, some people like that, some people don't like that.
yeah.
Like in car shows too, we see a lot of cars that still looks the same since
Mm-hmm.
we started. So,
Mm-hmm.
and some of them get upset why they don't get first place, or whatever. So yeah, we do our best to,
To
or
evolve.
to evolve. And
Mm-hmm.
even in a Bronco meetup, we went to a Bronco meetup, and if a Bronco comes in there with the same color, y'all gonna be looking the same. Yeah, even if you have a 2-inch lift and he has a 1.5-inch lift, you guys will still look the same. That's only just like a little bit difference. And then with the tires, and even if you have wheels, it'll still look the same.
Yeah,
So that's why we do our best to be different.
yeah. No, and just to clear it up, we're not, we're not talking
Judging. Yeah,
we're
yeah, yeah.
we're not talking bad about other builds.
Yeah.
It's just us. Like we want to beat our own build
Yes.
from yesterday.
Yeah.
So and that's what we're very competitive that way. So we want to make sure that we evolve, we change. What we can add, what we can change, what we can build.
Yeah.
Those kind of things. So it becomes our like
Passion.
yeah, passion to like
Hobby.
hobby, passion
And it's
to
starting to
like
become
create.
a lifestyle too, and job and work, work,
Mhm.
work. So yeah, like another example too. What's the main biggest category in the car show? The Honda category
Mhm.
and the Toyota category. Those two are like the two like biggest categories in the car show. So how do you judge who gets first place? Who gets, who takes home the trophies on this? So they look at the the parts that they use, um, the way how it's flowed,
Mhm.
um, how they installed it, how they did it, and just everything. So there's a lot of stuff that goes
Mhm.
with it. So yeah, and that's same thing with us. And speaking of car shows, we just got this at Fusion Car Show just a
Last
few days
Sunday.
last Sunday. Thankfully, we got best of show. This was a real blessing right
Mhm.
here. It took me 2 days to finish the video. I just barely finished it today because there were so many cars there,
Mhm.
and there were at least 10 off-roaders there.
Mhm.
10, at least 10. Yeah, they had like a bunch of Forerunners, Tacomas,
Mhm.
and a Frontier, a
Mhm.
Nissan Frontier, and who else is that other overland?
Majority of them are forerunners, though.
Yeah, there were, yeah,
Mhm.
Forerunners and one Tacoma,
Mhm.
a Frontier, and the rest were all Forerunners.
Yeah.
And I think that was like the most uh, off-roaders I've seen
Yeah,
competing.
off-roaders slash overlanders.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
because imagine that there were so many off-roaders in that event that they had to separate two categories, an off-road category and an overland category.
Hmm.
So that's how that never really happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and even trucks too.
Oh
They
yeah,
had to separate the
and
trucks
the trucks
too.
were in a different event.
Yeah, because and SUV and van.
That's right. Some places they mix all that.
Yeah.
Oh, this weekend is Bronco Bash and Big Bear. Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's
right.
right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we kind of know about it, but unfortunately, we are preparing for a
Yeah.
major car show
Yeah.
this Saturday.
Next
I
Saturday.
mean, next
For
Saturday,
next
June
Saturday.
14th. Yeah,
Yeah, for
for
next Saturday.
yeah, and you know,
We don't know, and we just don't want to go on the trail right now.
yeah, and mess things up.
Hmm.
Yeah, and get dirty.
Hmm.
But if you guys do go on Big Bear, um, what's that trail? Gold Mountain is a nice, good one.
Yeah, Gold Mountain
Yeah.
is super nice. There's a few more trails there that are really nice too.
That you won't mess up.
Hmm.
Uh,
That it's not that difficult.
Little John Bull is good.
Yeah.
Big John Bull, you're gonna have some.
Hmm.
With the stock brakes, have you had issues when going fast and you need to slow down fast with the brakes? Seem to hop or not wanting to work correctly till you pump it a couple times. Actually, no. For the stock brakes, we really never had that kind of issue. But the only issue we had with the stock brakes was since we're a lot heavier now, uh, s- from uh, from bigger tires,
Hmm.
skid plates, new drive shaft. Our
Hmm.
new drive shaft's heavier than the OEM. What do you call this? The spare tire holder, um, and the bumpers and just all of that. Um, when I brake, I have to give distance
Hmm.
because I won't be able to
Stop on time. Fully
ex-
stop on time.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I always have to give a
Mm.
distance when I brake. But with the what's this? The hop feeling, not really. As a
Mhm.
passenger, do you notice it?
No,
No.
because the thing with you, you are very defensive, right?
Yeah, I'm a defensive
Yeah,
driver.
he's a very defensive driver. He always gives distance because we know that we are a big truck and we have an OEM brake
Yeah.
and we're so heavy that we might not be able to stop on time. So we always give distance. So we
Yeah.
didn't have like that issue.
But with now the new upgraded brakes, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Like what man, once you press on those brakes,
it
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 like
will
it will just lock.
lock.
Like like boom. Like we were going uphill, downhill, not too crazy hills. Here in Newport in Corona del Mar. Not sure if you guys are familiar with that place, but they have sections there in PCH that goes up and down, and then even in the residential, the residential places, it goes up and down. So we kind of tested it there, and yeah, man, when I press on those brakes, it was just like oh,
Mhm. Mhm.
and she also did the brake in process too.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
what do you have to say about
yeah.
that?
It's really like before when you brake, it's like that. There's like a
A
slow.
lag,
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
slow motion, and then once it fully like locked in, it will stop. But there's a process. But now once you step, especially if you're a heavy foot,
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, you will be like
It'll like boom.
you,
It'll yeah. You would
you will really feel it.
so the big brake kit that we have from Willwood is the six piston.
Hmm.
That's like the same exact ones that they be using at King of the Hammers.
Yeah,
So I mean, man, like you feel
yeah.
it
No
in the front, in the
complaints.
front.
Yeah,
Yeah, in the front.
no
Yeah,
complaints with the Willwood brake system. They're really nice. It's good quality too.
yeah.
You know.
Made in here in California,
Mhm.
Camarillo, California. So it's
Mhm.
made here in the USA.
Yeah.
You could tell by the that now I know why like a lot of classics or just a lot of sports
A lot of
cars,
cars.
like majority, not all of them, but majority of the racers in King of the Hammers use them because
Yeah.
it's the quality. Like
Yeah,
you
it's
could tell
really
the
good.
braking power,
Yeah. And just looking at it when we received it, like the quality of the
the
build is like,
craftsmanship.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's really all there.
you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even though we're sponsored, we still had to pay.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not a 100%
Yeah.
sponsorship.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we still had to pay for it,
Yeah.
and you get what you pay for,
Mm.
and the build quality is there.
Yeah.
So for those of you who had Willwood brakes in the past, or Brembo, if you guys had Brembo brakes, we used to have Brembo brakes in our Evo, and it's kind of like that. Like you could feel
Mhm.
the braking power
Yeah.
um, on it,
Yeah.
and they're about like almost the
Yeah.
same quality. The Brembo's made in Italy.
Mhm.
Willwood is made here in the U.S.
Mhm.
You're going to put a link to the new brakes on the brake video. You're going to
Yes, it's already out. The Wilwood Breaks, it's already out. It's the video before
the
the
Badlands.
Badlands Jack, the 1.5 Badlands
Yeah,
Jack. So it's already out, and I put the link there on the description. That is like the direct link to Wilwood Breaks.
yeah.
I know they have like third party vendors that also sells it. You can also check them out too as well.
Whoever gives you the best discount,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I always do.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes, like if I'm gonna go straight to the manufacturer, I always check like, oh, okay, let's see how much is this person's or this company selling it for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh man, and they're offering like a 20% off
Mm-hmm.
Memorial Day sale. There you go. That's like a what's this?
Like a
Like a
sponsorship.
sponsorship. Yeah. JD said, just dripping a line from Cali. You guys rock. Oh,
Oh,
thank you
thank
so
you.
much,
Thank
JD.
you for dropping by.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, so those Willwood brakes really do, and don't forget to bleed them.
Yes. Once you install it, don't forget to bleed them because since you're changing the
The brake line,
wire,
yeah,
the calipers don't have any brake fluid yet, and there's a lot of air, so you need to bleed them so the air will come out and it will fill in with the fluid,
yeah.
brake
Because
fluid.
if you guys don't bleed them, like I was pressing on the brakes, right, and it was so soft. It was like oh
Yeah.
crap, did I break? Did we break something?
Yeah.
Did we misinstall something? Is something leaking? Are the wires correct?
Mm.
All that stuff was like going in my head, and then I'm like, did we do the brake maintenance thingy thing correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was so stressed out and tired
Mm.
too from like doing the big brake kit.
Mhm.
And then I went ahead and texted our mechanic,
Yeah.
and then I said, "Good evening. Sorry to bother you, but how come our brakes are so loose?" And then he was like, "Oh, did you bleed them?" I'm like, "Do we have to bleed it?" Yeah, you have to bleed it. I'm like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah.
So we went ahead. Thankfully, Harbor Freight was still open. We went to Harbor Freight and got their cheapest bleeder there,
Mm.
and then went home. And then the other problem was uh, the Willwood brake bleeder valve. You needed a special tool to open it, so we had to improvise and get a what was that,
1/4
a 1/4 uh,
wrench.
wrench, and then open it up, and then plug in the brake bleeder. Oh, and the other thing too with the brake bleeder, we had to find the correct um,
Adapter.
for the hose for the Willwood brakes. So it was just like, oh my gosh, and we were so tired.
Yeah.
We've been working on it for like 8 hours
Yeah.
or like something
Yeah.
long already, and yeah, and then once we started bleeding it,
Mhm.
both passenger side first. Our mechanic said do passenger side first. I don't know why, but
Mhm.
just do the passenger side first. And then after bleeding it, went back on the Bronco, start pressing on the gas. I mean
The brake.
the brake, and then I was like, oh wow, it's a miracle. It got hard.
Mhm.
and then we safely turned on the Bronco, and then went on reverse or went forward a little bit, braked. I was like, oh wow. And then right when I pressed the brake, it was already like, oh.
Yeah.
It was like, oh. I was like, oh, it's working. It's
Yeah.
working. It went on reverse. It did the same, like hard. And then drove it. Did the break in Don't forget to do the break in process. We did the break in process, and then night and day with the OEM brakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as of right now, Willwood brakes don't have a rear brakes yet. So we went with another company, but they said that they're working on the rear brakes.
A big brake kit.
Yeah, a rear big brake kit. So they don't have an ETA on when they're going to release. And because I asked,
We had to ask.
yeah, because I was like, oh, but then
So,
now
okay.
it doesn't match.
So here's the thing with our sponsorship. We were like, so we have a new big brake kit in the front. What about the back?
Mhm.
We asked them that, and then
Yeah.
they said, oh, that's totally fine since we don't make it yet. Just get a brake kit that looks similar to ours,
Mhm.
and it will be all good.
Mhm.
So we went with EBC.
Mhm.
EBC's made in England,
Yeah.
United Kingdom.
Mhm.
United Kingdom. So we got EBC uh,
Rear brakes.
rear
Rotor.
rotors and brake pads,
Mhm.
and they look almost identical.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they look almost identical.
Yeah. So we're gonna be releasing that rear brake assembly
Next
or
week.
video next week, sometime next week.
Yeah, if we don't go to this car show on Saturday, this coming Saturday, then that video will be out on Monday for
Mhm.
sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, to do the rear brakes,
Mhm.
and it's so much easier than the front. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, so much easier. So this how easy it was. So at first we didn't know how to do the rear brakes,
Mhm.
so it took us about 3 hours.
Mhm.
This is without asking our mechanic friend. 3 hours on our own, watching YouTube videos and reading the direction
Mhm. Yeah.
from EBC brakes. Then once we found out how to do it, the other side. So we did the driver's side first, and then the passenger side only took us 45 minutes
Mhm.
to change the brake rotors and the brake pads.
Mhm.
So it was
Yeah, the
yeah.
longest part that took a minute for us is just cleaning it. Cleaning the
So
once we remove everything, we clean it because
we cleaned the crap.
was the hub.
Yeah, the hub itself,
Mhm.
from the axle.
Yeah,
Yeah, the hub to the
because it
axle.
was so it
Rusty,
was rusty,
dirty, a lot of
mud.
mud,
Yeah,
sand.
yeah. So that's the longest part.
We use brake cleaner. We use our Maxima racing
Mhm.
oil cleaner to remove the dirt, the
Mhm.
rust. I even used a metal brush. So that was the longest.
Mhm.
And
And then when we put it all together, it's like, oh, that took us only for about 45 minutes.
okay, so 45 minutes was including the cleaning.
Mhm.
But if you remove the cleaning, you say, you know what, I don't want to clean it.
Mm.
I just want to get this out of the way already. Oh, only probably gonna take you like 15 minutes,
Or 30 minutes.
20,
20
15 to
30
20 minutes tops. The rear brakes on one side, just one
Yeah.
side, not both
Yeah.
sides, one side.
And the hard part too is just we have a big tire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
putting the
the
37s back in.
yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, and then the following day after uh, installing the brakes, we went to Bates Nut Farm in San Diego, and
Mhm.
it's 80 miles one way from our house.
Yeah,
So round trip was 160 miles,
yeah.
and
It worked.
I mean,
No issues.
no check engine light, nothing was shaking. Um, the brake maintenance light didn't go on.
Yeah,
Everything was
yeah. Everything is working.
working fine for 160
We were
miles.
able to go home safe.
And before that 160 miles on Saturday, on Saturday, we tested it going to the beach, uh, and then going up and down Pacific Coast Highway. to see how it's like.
Yeah.
And Sunday, then we went to San Diego.
Yeah.
So we probably put in less than 200 miles,
Mhm.
and so far so good.
So good. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's also the high mount intercooler.
Mhm.
The tubings did great. We painted the tubings and put some heat protection on it. Um, what else? And we colored our high mount intercooler
Yeah.
to give it more of a design. It's all on aesthetics, all on
Mhm.
aesthetics. And yeah, everything so far so good.
Mhm.
Yeah, no check engine light. The turbo's working great again,
Mhm.
and uh, yeah, that's it. So yeah, maybe our upcoming installs now will probably be like somewhere down the road,
Mhm.
not anytime soon. Somewhere down the road will probably be a new radiator. That's in our checklist,
Mhm.
and just a few more stuff.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, there's really nothing much more that you could upgrade your Bronco. Like I even checked to see if they have a larger turbo.
Mhm.
If you want to upgrade your turbo to a bigger turbo, there's
Yeah,
none.
there's none as of right now.
Yeah,
Maybe hopefully in the near future,
yeah.
someone will come up with like a turbo
Um,
replacement and or upgrade.
yeah. So 4 said, what steps did you have to take for the break-in? So it's pretty simple. It's what you call this the 30 mile an hour test. So at first you kind of you go like 10 miles an hour and then you brake, and then you go 10 miles an hour again and then brake,
Mhm.
and then you're now going 30 miles an hour and then you brake,
Mhm.
and then w- and then we just kept on going up to 30 miles an hour,
Mhm.
and then after that,
You rest it.
yeah,
You stop. Rest it for a few
and,
minutes
and
until
see,
it cools down.
yeah, and see if there's any leaks,
Mhm.
to see if you know how your brakes are doing, if they're
Yeah.
still there. Yeah, if they're still if you installed it correctly, and then
Yeah.
once everything it's all good, then you could slowly
Yeah. Go on a longer route. Drive it
and a
again.
little bit faster,
Mm-hmm.
probably like I think the fastest I went after 30 was like 50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after 50, then we were like, okay, this could handle 50 miles easily. Our brakes didn't give out.
Mm-hmm.
We installed it correctly. Then we took it to the freeway, and then
Yeah.
went over 70 miles an hour. Yeah, so yeah, and you guys don't, if you guys don't want Willwood, there's also other
Yeah.
brake kits
Brake
out there.
kits and company.
And if you're in a budget and you don't want a big brake kit, just get the rotors
Rotors.
and brake pads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we really need it. Because like our Bronco's really heavy. We have large tires, you know. But uh, the cool part is when we checked our brake pads, the front and the back, we actually still had 40% left, at least 40, less than
Mm-hmm.
50%
Mm-hmm.
uh, left.
Yeah.
But the rotors, I don't know how to tell on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell how much rotor life we had left. So yeah, um, if you're carrying like a tent, skid plates, a house basically,
Yeah.
a kitchen or a
Mm-hmm.
house, you need that braking power.
Mm-hmm.
And if you, especially if you're in the trails, I know in the trails you eat a lot of brakes. Yeah, you eat a
Mm-hmm.
lot of brakes. So did you go back with OEM rotors? No, no,
No.
no, it's all upgraded now.
Mm-hmm.
And the rotors we went with is the drilled and
And slotted.
slotted. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know what drilled and slotted is, uh, the it is the one with lines
Lines and
and
then
then the
holes.
holes or dots,
Mm-hmm.
holes or dots in your brake rotor. It's supposed to help cooling
Mm-hmm.
from the heat.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what a drilled and slotted uh, brake rotors means. Yeah, and that's what we got.
Yeah.
And so far, so good.
Yeah. Oh, and also, by the way, with regards to Willwood big brake kit for Bronco, you also have an option for your rotors. So if you
Oh yeah,
want
that's
just
right.
plain, they have that an option. If you want just the, I think drill, is it drill or slotted?
It's one of those.
Yeah. So you have that option, and then you also have an option for both the drill and slotted.
Yeah, we got the drilled and slotted because we already had experience with that in the past.
Mm-hmm.
When when I used to drive, or when we used to drive the Evo, our Evo had that, and the Maserati too,
Mm-hmm.
and it was all good. Like
Mm-hmm.
the braking power was there.
Yeah.
Were the rotors from Willwood the front?
The front. Yeah.
Yeah, the front.
So the front one is already a kit. So
Yeah,
you have a
left and right,
yeah, you
front left.
yeah. So you have that comes with the rotors, caliper, brake line, and then the brake pad. That's just the front. So Willwood will already have that kit for you.
Yeah, actually, I looked around. Uh, Other brands is actually more expensive than Willwood.
Mhm.
No, without sponsors too. Like without sponsorship, like if you're paying full price, Willwood has the best price.
Yeah.
Other brands out there were like, oh my gosh, they're like 400,
Mhm.
500,
Mhm.
heck, even $1,000 more,
Mhm.
and it's the same thing. The only thing you're paying for now is the brand name and
Yeah.
where it's made in. Like Alcon, Alcon Brakes has a big brake kit for the Bronco, but oh my gosh, it's like $1,200 more, or it's a lot more. It's a lot more, and they're made in United Kingdom, and you'll see them in McLarens, in
Mhm.
those high end supercars. So I mean, if you want that, that's all good, but you're practically saving a lot if you go with Willwood.
Mhm.
If you want the same quality too as well,
Yeah.
yeah, it comes with the brake line, it comes with the brake rotors, it comes with the brake pads, it comes with the
Caliper.
calipers, the six piston
Mhm.
caliper. Yes, for the front.
Mhm.
So for the rear, we went with EBC. Uh, they're also made in United Kingdom, but their prices is like way more attainable,
Mhm.
way more attainable. And we got the rear slotted rotors and their brake pads.
Mhm.
If you guys notice, in our rear, it also says Willwood brakes in the, because we chose a what's
Mhm.
this? Uh, our brake caliper cover. We
Mhm.
painted it red to match the front, and we put the Willwood sticker.
Yeah.
So if you see our rear calipers, it's because we
Mhm.
created it. How much is the Willwood complete kit?
I think it's
It
about,
depends where you go. So in the website, it's about 1,700.
yeah,
In the
around
website,
there.
yeah, in the
Yeah,
website,
around there.
1,700. But if you go to a third party and they have it on discount, you can get it for like 1,500
Yeah.
plus tax.
Yeah, you can double check Willwood Break. I have the link in the Willwood Break video. That goes directly to Willwood Breaks. And then if you want, you can also still search it in Google for Willwood Big Break Kit for Bronco. It will give you all the options of the other vendors that's selling it, and if they have some
Yeah.
discounts and all.
But if you're what's this want to save money, um, our biggest suggestion is just get new rotors and new pads,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and get a good, strong, reliable company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for rotors and brake pads, and there's a few out there.
Mm-hmm.
Bayer is also made in USA.
Yeah.
They sell a big brake kit too as well, but their costs a lot more. And if you don't want their big brake kit, they also sell rotors and brake pads as well. So there's plenty of options out there. If and that's prices is attainable.
Yeah.
Um,
So you basically have a lot of options when it
Yeah.
comes to price. You want like the really really expensive one to
Mhm.
like the affordable one. There's a lot of option. You just need to like really search for it, and find the good brand that,
Yeah.
because that's a breaks. No,
Yeah.
you know you
You don't
want
want to
it.
cheap out
Yeah,
on print.
yeah.
You already spent like over 50,000 on a stock Bronco, and
Mhm.
then you don't want to. Do you know if the Sasquatch rims will clear the disc and? Oh, that's a good one. That is a very good one.
What's the how big is the Sasquatch ribs? Are those
Oh yeah,
17s?
they're
Oh,
17s.
then I
No,
think.
but it might,
Oh
because
yeah,
the
that's right.
Sasquatch is a positive 33. We have a negative 20
Mm.
and a wheel space. All right, here's the deal. If it doesn't fit, just get a wheel spacer, and then
No, you can probably he can probably reach out to Willwood and ask.
it
Yeah.
it shows in their website
Mm-hmm.
on the what's this, uh on the clearance. They
Mm-hmm.
have a map there. If you
Mm-hmm.
want, here I'll bring this real quick, and I will show it to you guys. Here.
Yeah. Do you need a light?
Yeah, sure. Do you have a light? Here we go. So here's the Willwood brakes right there.
Hold on. I grab your phone and I don't know where the heck is your light.
So there you go. And then, but here's the thing: we have a 1.5-inch wheel spacer, and we have a negative 20 on our wheels. So um, it might clear it. I'm not 100 uh, percent sure. So uh, yeah, but that is a very very good question. If it's going
To
um,
clear it.
to clear it
Yeah, I think the best option is maybe reach out to
to Willwood, yeah.
Willwood and then just provide some specs.
Or if you want, you could get some new wheels with a offset of zero
Mhm.
offset.
No, I think. Oh yeah, positive is
Is
the
in,
Sasquatch.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sasquatch is a positive 33. So positive is
but you think this aftermarket company would create something that will also be fitting for the OEM? You think that's
I have no idea, because I think when they tested it out, or in the video, it was actually the wheels were not OEM.
it's not OEM no more? Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want new wheels to go with your new brakes, the time is right now. I know that's gonna cost a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, yeah. But if you want to go in a nice cheaper route,
Mhm.
oh, what's this? Pumpkin belly. You guys are great. I just got a 2023 Badlands Sasquatch package 2.7. Oh, nice. I love it better than my Tundra. Oh,
Oh no.
oh no, I don't want to say that with our Toyota friend. Any advice on performance, tune, and lighting inside the cabin? So, first of all, thank you so much. Um, yeah, the lighting in the cabin of the Bronco is weak sauce.
Mhm.
Uh, the thing with us is we use it for the car shows. So we built our own external battery. LOL, just kidding. I miss my Tundra. Oh no, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. We love Tundras too. Um, yeah, so we have an external battery inside, and we put RGBW lights all
Mhm.
over our Bronco, and we even put rock lights inside our interior. So when we turn that on, I mean it lights up.
Mhm.
I mean we could turn it on right now if you want, but
Yeah, I mean, like if you're looking for cabin lights,
please,
it depends on your budget.
yeah,
You can also check out Dye Dynamics. They have a lot of options that you can repurpose. They have rock lights that maybe you can use it for internal, for your
interior.
interior lights. They have RGBW
Oh,
that we use.
the light bulb.
Yeah, or you can change the light bulb. I think they sell those light bulbs specifically for interior, and then you can just change those light bulbs.
And that thing will like become 2 to 3 times brighter.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And there's also other option to aftermarket, that also sells like some lights for overlanding.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could use that too.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
check
it
out.
doesn't have to be like an internal thing for your Bronco. You could use external stuff too,
Mm-hmm.
like our RGBW lights. And if you go with Dye Dynamics, you could use our code and you get free shipping too. It's
Mm-hmm.
Bronco ADV,
Mm-hmm.
and you could order as much as you want and get that free shipping.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that would help out a lot.
yeah.
But yeah, the inside of the Bronco
Mm-hmm.
is really bad, especially at night. No, especially if you're at a trail with no lights.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So we were at King of the Hammers, and we had to air up. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my gosh. If we didn't have our car light display interior lights, it would be a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Dynamics the best. Oh, yep,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Other light companies are good too, but Dynamics offer a wide variety.
Uh-huh.
Like for example, I'm just using an example like Baja Designs. They have a lot of pod lights,
Mm-hmm.
but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Just pod lights and light bars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Dynamics they have that.
Yeah.
They have inside.
Yeah.
They have
They, yeah, if you need to change your headlights,
headlights.
yeah, just the bulb,
Tail
your
lights.
tail light,
Yeah.
and if you don't want to buy the whole kit, just buy the bulbs. They sell those
Yeah.
LED bulbs for a replacement.
But
So,
yeah, but if you want to be creative and you want to shine
mhm,
at night inside, just get the RGBW lights or rock lights, and that
mhm.
thing you're gonna light it up.
Yeah,
You-
yeah.
yeah, yeah. What like about Dynamics is they have the backlight. Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, yeah.
yeah. Which is legal to drive. Yeah, legal. We've driven it many times
Yeah.
and never got pulled over or
Mhm.
whatever. Oh, thank you. Any advice on Ford Performance Tune? Oh, um, what?
We haven't um used the Ford Performance tune yet. We were thinking about it.
No. Here's the thing. We use the ProCal.
Mhm.
So when you change your tires, going from the stock OEM Sasquatch to 37s.
You mean forescan?
Yeah, forescan. Sorry.
I'm like, what the
Sorry.
heck is forecal?
Yeah, I got confused. So the forescan, for us using the forescan helped out a lot. KC Cyclone lights make a recessed mount. Oh, there you go.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, KC lights is there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just here. Baja Designs is more popular.
Mhm.
KC lights is popular in the Jeep section.
Mhm.
If you go on a Jeep meet, 90% has KC lights. Um, but yeah, when it comes to the Ford tuning, we just use the
Forescan.
forescan, which was good enough for us already. Because honestly, we, we we do our best not to use a lot of electronics. We just want to stay away from it
Mhm.
because if you have more electronics, you'll have more issues down the line.
Mhm.
Like some of our friends in the car shows, the EVs there, um, man, one tiny problem, oh,
Mhm.
you know, that's it. Yeah, so I put two of them in mine in the plastic by the factory roll cage light. Oh, that's
Oh
cool.
wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
Yeah, that thing will light up the rear or your trunk space. But yeah, we're still thinking about the Ford Performance tuning.
Yeah.
I heard good news, but I also heard some negative review on it. I mean, if you really, really need it, then go for it. Like if you change your steering rack to a Haas 3.0, I heard you really need a the performance tune. Yeah. So if you really need it, go for it.
Mhm.
But if you don't, then Us, we don't have it yet.
Yeah, we don't have it yet.
And do we have plans on getting in the future?
Maybe,
We'll see.
Yeah, we would have to weigh our options.
But before we get that, we're gonna probably re-gear first.
Mhm.
Yeah, re-gearing
Yeah.
is probably, or portals if you have the money, you know. But re-gearing is probably
Yeah, that will be our next in line for performance.
which is mechanical,
Mhm.
not electrical.
Yeah.
So that's the good thing with
Yeah.
re-gearing.
Mhm.
You don't have to worry about electronics on
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So what else? Thanks for the info. Oh yeah, you're very welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with the Ford Performance Tuning, you'll hear a lot of people talk good stuff about it, and then there's also that tried it and it's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think we suggest for you to do a bunch of research, see if that's something that you want to do for your build. And if it makes sense for you, then
go for it.
go
Yeah,
for it. Yeah.
yeah. And it's kind of pricey too.
Mhm.
Yeah, but some say it's worth it. Some say it wasn't worth it.
Mhm.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. I think we
Yeah.
covered it all. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Any more questions, guys? Uh, I mean, next week we'll be on again, same place,
Mhm.
same time, and we'll let you guys know if there's anything else, any issues, like with our high mount intercooler, piping, brakes, um, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so far everything's been good.
Mhm. So we're going to like our one major event next week, and then hopefully we can schedule something for a trail test run. So at least we can report back to you guys on how everything
Yeah. Yeah.
worked.
Because so far these Willwood brakes, high mount intercooler, they do great in the freeway, in the side streets, but how do they do in the trail? So
Mhm. So that's the one. That's the big test right
yeah,
there.
so we'll see and find out.
Mhm.
So baby steps, we'll probably go to Santiago Peak, and then big steps, we'll take this thing to Johnson Valley
Mhm.
and see how. Hopefully, it's not hot that day.
I know.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it.
We'll be back again next week, guys.
Yep.
5:30 Pacific time every Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll see you guys again next week, same place, same time,
All
and
right.
have a good rest of your week, guys.
Thank you, guys.